and wiping my processor clean as you go, then it's time to unbox this Thermalright Frost Spirit for 140. So as recommended by the instruction manual, this is an AM4 socket. So you need to remove the plastic support. Keep the back plate and lock it on to the original motherboard plate with a AM4 rubber column. So AMD Thermalright was great because they provide all the mounts for both AMD and Intel. So I'll be using this mount. By the way, we have 4 fan clips included. 4 fan clips included in the setup. So specifically for 140 and 12mm. And you need this rubber boot. So first is to remove this, the bracket, the plate. So I'll just set up the camera to remove this. Okay, so remove this using a Phillips screwdriver. This screw. Core boost DDR4. So this is the stock. Oh, the bracket fell, the back plate. So guys, I need to remove the back plane for my processor, and I'll just fix it. Okay. Okay guys, I just want to show you this. So this is the back plate that was after removing all the front, this plastic mount at the processor. So this plate fell off. So I need to install this like this to protect the rear and hold as a extra strength for that processor or the Thermalright FS140 fan. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Just stick it right that time. I need the J bolts. So as mentioned earlier, I need this this long screw will be mounted at the opposite. This is used to support the AM4 bracket that will hold the cooler. So I'm gonna show you what's inside, what's behind this. So I'm just gonna install aside from that so that it won't fall off again. Having the support there, oh, another failure. Installation failure 101. Okay, so it's very hard to see right now, so that's why I'm asking you to bear with me in this bracket installation. Oh, another one. Just in case you need someone can hold. You may ask your friends to hold it. So finally, I got the technique. Okay. I'll just mount this one first, guys, so please bear with me the first time. Okay, so it's already fit, so let's flip my CPU to see the other side. Okay, so after a few tries, yes, it's already mounted. Oh, but you still need, yeah, you still need the other hand's assistance because it's you need still to push on the other side. This plastic goes to in between this plate as the instruction. Okay, so perfect. So you just need to tighten this up, cross. So I tied it up here, the next here, just like so that crisscross. The tightening of the back plate will be balanced. Okay. Okay, now that it perfectly fits, it's time to mount the cooler, the radiator. Okay, so we'll see how big the radiator is. So let's see. Wait, before mounting that, make sure that your is already clean, and then with the right thermal right TF 7 paste, thermal paste, which is included in the package. You just need to put some. Okay, just a little paste, enough to conquer all the plates. Okay, so this is from thermal right, included the paste. Okay guys, so this is the radiator. The moment of truth, if the radiator will fix. So there's already a paste, and it will be mounted like that, or since my case, it will be mounted like that on my case. So first, the best feeling. That's very shiny plate and a very large plate. Okay, so let's mount this up, guys. So peel. best feeling peeling plastic on a new component. Yes. Now that it's seated, let the guide screw just find the screw. It takes a force to find the perfect mount. Since this is already a spring loaded, so I'm just gonna set you on the other side. So this is the spring loaded. The other side is not yet mounted. Now it is already mounted, so just have to crisscross, even out the loading for this. Just show you guys the other side. So that's how you mount the cooler. Whoa! Wow, it just barely. I hope my case will still get locked. Okay, now that it is mounted, I'm gonna show you guys the spacing for this. Okay, so for the RAM, yes, that fits, but for the casing, wow, look at that space. So I'm gonna try mounting the fan, the 140mm fan, if the case will still be able to close it. Else, that's a big problem. Okay guys, so the first is to mount the center fan, which is the 140mm. So there's an orientation on the fan. So this will be facing upward. So and also there's a round side and a flat side. So you need to mount the flat side on the top portion. So just install the clip like that, and be sure to check your cables. Okay, so I'm just mounting it up. See, wait, then there's a groove for it. Clip, just clip. Okay, so that's perfect fit. So, same with this 120mm, since it doesn't have any orientation, then I need to mount this at the rear side, front side, because this will block my RAM if it will be mounted here. So this will be mounted here, so it's like a 3 fan setup. Okay, for this mount, just this fan came from Thermaltake. Thermalright. I keep saying Thermaltake because I have an existing color with Thermaltake. But this is not a sponsored video, guys, so help me grow my channel. Like this if you want this video. Okay. So I guess this is already mounted. Okay, so that's it. I'll just need to connect this both from the fan with this, using this, then connect to the CPU fan. Yes, that's it. So connecting this is just like that. This is also a provided integrator, so this will just be plugged into the CPU because I ordered a non RGB Thermalright. There's also a Thermalright RGB version, but it comes with a more it costs more, in which I'm not really fan of having colored with my PC inside. So yep, so that's it. This is already a clean setup, so I'll just remount this. Yes. That's it. So perfectly fit Thermalright FS 140. So let's test if my case will still be able to close it. So a moment of truth. Wow, bear. Yes, case closed with no distance and still not touching, so it's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what. So yeah, this is no longer the RGB version, that's why. Yep. Yes, so fan air will be coming from the bottom, pull out with that 180mm fan, feed on a 140, feed on a 120, then another 120. I would suggest to mount this here, but it will block my RAM, which the only provides RGB with this setup. So this will be checked. Okay, so that's the setting. So you can see the RAM clearance for that huge Thermaltake FS140. So let's try this installed first, and I'm gonna install my GPU first before running the system back. Okay, so I'll install the GPU. Wait. Okay, so CPU is already installed with my GTX 1660, so that's a plenty of room, and yeah, that's plenty of room, guys. So Thermaltake FS140, that's how you install. And for the review, I'll just make another video. Okay, so bye bye. Thermalright. Okay guys, so this is the moment of truth. The first testing using the Thermalright. So this no longer has an RGB, but let's turn it on. Wow, no more sound. Perfect. Both fans are running.